So here's the deck that I'm going to be using today. And here's my secret. I've never used Thor. Not once. I bought the game in 2020 during the pandemic. The year is currently 2022. I've never used Thor once. I've unpacked him. I've sleeved him. But if you notice, all of the cards are in number order because all I did was sleeve him. So I don't really have any clue how to use him. So I've done a little research on Marvel CDB, and I've read through his pack, and I've looked through everything, and I think I have a deck that I'm interested in. So it seems, I'm not going to go through Thor's cards. I'll show you what the deck I'm using is, though. It seems like he likes to pull minions out, and he does well with that. You know, his special is after you engage a minion, draw 2 cards. So I'm going to be trying to pull minions and doing things with minions while also trying to hurt the enemy. So here's what I got. So I've got Angela. Oh, and obviously I need to be thematic. I'm all about being thematic. So we have Angela, who is a 0 thwart, but 2 attack with 3 health. And after she enters play, we search the top 10 cards in the encounter deck for a minion, put it in play, engage with us. All right, looking for a minion. We have Thorog, 1 thwart, 2 attack. After he enters play, we give him a tough status if we are engaged with a minion. We have Valkyrie, 1 thwart, 2 attack. After Valkyrie enters play, deal 2 damage to a minion, or 3 if we used an energy resource to pay for this. We have Jane Foster Thor, and she's a 1 thwart, 2 attack. And after we play her from our hand, we're going to deal 2 damage to the villain, or 3 if we paid for her with a physical resource. And we have Heimdall. I'm not interested in this card, but I want to be thematic. So he's really expensive, right? But he's got 2 thwart, 3 attack, you know. And after he enters play, we can look at the top 3 cards in the encounter deck, discard one of them, and put them back in any order, which would help us out a lot on the villain turn. All right, so we are, as you notice, we're playing an aggression deck. So we have 2 copies of Looking for Trouble. We're going to discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until we discard a minion. And we're going to put that in minion and engage with us, remove 3 threat from the scheme. We have 2 copies of Moment of Triumph. After you attack and defeat an enemy, heal 1 damage from your hero for each point of excess damage dealt to that enemy by the attack. So we can stay in hero form a little bit longer. Now, Thor, I noticed when making this deck, his setup, when he's Odinson, we search our deck and discard pile from Mjolnir and add it to your hand, okay? So Mjolnir can be added at the beginning of the game, and it's going to give us 1 attack and aerial. So we can always have aerial, which means I'm coming heavy with some aerial attacks. So we have pitchback, okay? Only if we have aerial, after your hero attacks, deal 4 damage to an enemy. We have, that's 2 copies of that. We have 2 copies of Into the Fray, okay? Deal 6 damage to a minion for each point of excess damage dealt by this attack. Remove 1 threat from the main scheme. All right, so we're looking to, you know, control the main scheme with that card. And if you know I have aerial, you know I'm including 2 copies of Dive Bomb, right? Play only if your identity has aerial. Deal 7 damage to an enemy and 1 to each other enemy. Now, here's a newer card that I'm looking to use. We have Hone Technique, okay? When you play an aggression attack event, if you paid for that event using a mental resource, increase the amount of damage that event deals by its printed cost. Meaning, Dive Bomb now turns into an 11 base attack and a 5 damage to minions. So I'm looking forward to trying this out. Then we have Unshakable. Okay, play only if we have at least 14 printed hit points and we gain steady. We have the Bifrost. Okay, we can exhaust the Bifrost and search our deck for an Asgard ally and play it, paying its cost. We have Queen Carrier, and the reason why I've included Queen Carrier is mainly to try to synergize with this Hone technique, because I need a mental resource, right? And this is going to generate a wild resource for us. So, yeah, I think that's going to work out really well. We have 1 copy of Team Building Exercise. Exhaust Team Building Exercise. Play a card from your hand that shares a trait with your hero, reducing its cost by 1. Now, Thor has 2 traits, Asgard and Avenger. Okay? So, a lot of these Asgard. Nothing, right? But Asgard, Avenger. Okay, so we've got a lot of cards that take advantage of that. I even think like, yeah, Asgard, right? Let's see what else is in here. Asgard. So like team building exercise seems like it's going to be really good for this deck, and I've actually never used it before. Then we've got our resources, 2 copies of Power of Regression, and, you know, our other resource generators. Will this work? I have no clue. Am I looking forward to playing it? Hell yeah. All right, so here's who we're playing against today. We're playing against Ebony Maw. And the reason why we're playing against Ebony Maw is because I'm all about thematics. And I've shown a couple of the scenario packs. No, not scenario packs. The expansion packs. And now I'm going to be going through the expansion pack for the Mad Titans Shadow. And how could you be more thematic in Mad Titan Shadow and not use Thor? I mean, you got Ebony Maw, right? Then you have the tower defense one. Then you have Thanos, right? You're going to fight Thanos. Then Hela and Loki. Come on. There's only one hero that, you know, fits that scenario, and it's Thor. So we're going to be running through the Mad Titan Shadow enemy expansion pack with Thor. So we got Ebony Maw today. And let's see what Ebony Maw is doing to us. So phase 1 is going to be a 2 scheme, 1 attack. When Ebony Maw activates against you, remove an invocation counter from each spell card in your play area. All right, so what does that mean? I should have done this the other way around. I apologize. So here's our main scheme, okay? The attack on nowhere. And we are going to create our encounter deck with Ebony Maw, our standard encounter set, and 2 modulars, which is Army of Titan and Black Order. Army of Titan, Black Order. Let's see what we got. Oh, right, here we go. Small threat, right? So when revealed, each player discards cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell environment is discarded and puts it into play in their play area. Shuffle the encounter deck and discard pile. So he's going to start with 1. It's going to go up by 1 each turn. He's going to get a spell. Let's see what the second phase does. When revealed, shuffle the encounter discard pile into your encounter deck. Each player discards the top card. All right, so we get another spell. Anything here? No. All right. So if this threats out, then we get another spell card. Let's see, what does phase 2 of him do? We do have a 1 revealed. When revealed, each player discards cards on top of the encounter deck until they... All right, so when we defeat phase 1, we're going to get a spell. If that schemes out, we're going to get a spell. And that seems... We're not playing against the expert mode. And that's what we got. All right, Thor. Are you going to be able to defeat the Ebony Maw? I sure hope so. And I didn't say it before, so you know you got to hear it. Welcome to Dpad Experience presents Marvel Champions. Dpad Experience is a weekly video game podcast published on all podcast platforms. All right, here we go. Let's shuffle up. I have no freaking clue what I'm doing here, honestly. I never ever had an intention of playing Thor because I remember like looking at his deck when I first got him and saying, why would I ever want to fight minions? That doesn't make any sense. It just seems like I'm making the game harder for myself. But with excuse me, with a lot of the cards that have come out recently, I'm slightly interested. So the sad thing is, I don't know if I didn't start this channel, I don't know when I actually would have got around to playing Thor. There are a couple of heroes that I haven't played yet. Thor's one of them. Who's another one? I haven't really played Captain Marvel. I think I played her once when I first got the game. That doesn't really count. So I'm going to be playing some heroes that I never played before. But we're going to be going through we're going to make content for all the expansions, right? So, all right, here we go. We're drawn to 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so let me think a little bit because I've never done this before. So we could search our deck and discard pile for Mjolnir and add to our hand. We're gonna not do that yet. We might need to, what's the word? Mulligan a little bit. So let's see. Oh wait, this has to get a threat. So we're playing aggression, right? Which means I want to be aggressive. So there's no minion currently in play. So, and the scheme is really low, so I don't necessarily need this. I am going to hold on to this and the hammer throw because it just seems really strong. Also, this will do a lot of damage. So if I use, let's see, how would I pay for the hammer throw? It's a 3 cost, so maybe these 3, right? And I would need to get the hammer and pay for it somehow, which would probably be this. You know, I think I'm going to keep this hand, because at least I can use some of these resources. One of the reasons why I don't like to mulligan sometimes is because even though I'm not going to use this, you know, I know I'm going to be doing this now, and I know I'm going to be looking for the hammer. So if I were to mulligan this into a good card, I might have to use that good card as a resource. So since I know I'm not going to use this, I can just use it to pay for it. So we're going to look for Mjolnir and add it to our hand. Where are you, Mjolnir? Here we go. We will shuffle this up. All right, that's good and shuffled. So what are we going to do now? So we have Mjolnir. We're going to flip. We don't have a minion engaged with us, so this doesn't do anything. Let's get Mjolnir out by paying into the fray. Right? Then let's... Do we want a hammer throw? I think we do want a hammer throw, right? Might as well just do it. So... Exhaust Mjolnir, deal 8 damage to enemy, return Mjolnir to your hand. Okay, so we can use these 2 to pay for that. And I guess we can use... I didn't want to use Pitchback yet, but then we can put Mjolnir back out and just draw another card. Alright, so we will use these 2 to pay for Mjolnir. So we're exhausting Mjolnir, dealing 8 damage to an enemy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Return Mjolnir to my hand. Use Pitchback to pay for Mjolnir. And we will do a 3 attack, because 2 plus the 1. 1, 2, and 3. Oh, shoot. Sorry, I forgot to... It wouldn't have affected us anyway. So, each player discards cards from the top of the counter deck until a spell card is discarded. It wouldn't have done anything anyway. Spell. Alright, now we'll shuffle this up. Alright. This is shuffled again. So this, what is this? This enters play with 4 invocation counters. After the last one is removed, deal 4 damage to your identity. Alright, so we're done. We will draw 4 cards because Thor doesn't have that many. What do we got? What do we got? We got Heimdall. We have... Oh, cool. This can generate a resource. But I could use all these to pay for Heimdall. But that seems like a lot. If we put the Bifrost out, we can play... No, actually, we wouldn't be able to play Heimdall. We'll see what happens. Alright, we'll ready up. This gains 1. Now what happens? When Ebony Maw activates against you, he's activating now. Remove an invocation counter, so this is going to 3. He will attack for 1. I'll take it. He's hitting me for 3. I go down to 11. Here comes our encounter card. All right, we have another. Ooh, that's rough. That's gonna be a lot of damage he'll be dealing. All right, it is our turn now. So, interesting. After we attack and defeat an enemy, we can heal by excess damage. Oh, that won't do much because we won't be dealing excess damage. So, the question is, do we want to play Heimdall? We'd lose our upgrade, which generates, an energy resource. But we'd have a very strong ally in play. What the hell? Let's play Heimdall. All right. So 2. Oh, I can't play him, can I? 2, 3, 4. I did my math wrong. I apologize. So Heimdall's not going to be played. Oh, well. I'm not going to hold on to him either. It's no point. He's too damn expensive. So we will use this to get out our God of Thunder. We will... Can't do much. So, let's see. I guess we will just attack. That's all we could do. So we'll attack for 3. That's all we can do, right? Yep. Getting phase 2. We're going to, let's see, what is this? Each player discards cards until they discard a spell and put it into play. It's not a spell. No. Ooh, we did lose Shadows of the Past, though. Here's a spell. Okay. So this dude is getting ready to just, straight up Merlin us and turn, 5 spells in a couple turns. Alright. This enters play with 3 invocation counters. Force response after the last... What do I do? Exhaust each upgrade you control and I am stunned. Lovely. Alright, so he's got 18 health now. 18 health. I'm going to discard these 2. Because I don't need them. And do I want to flip? I don't think I want to flip. It would let me draw another card, though. Yeah, I'll stay here. Why not? All right, I draw up 4. Got some things that could help. This doesn't help because I don't have a... All right, let's see. Let's see what the hell happens. All right, this goes up by 1. He's activating, so this goes to 2. This goes to 3. This goes to 2. He's attacking for 2. I'll take it. 4. Man, he's just really hitting me hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might have to heal soon. Here comes our encounter card. Yay. I get an extra encounter card when that comes out. All right, so we're going to have to take care of that at some point, but I don't think we can. Oh, maybe Thor could help us. All right, so this is 2. When a Black Order minion is in play, threat cannot be removed from the side scheme. Okay. All right, Thor, what are we doing? We could get 5 health with this upgrade. For Asgard, search your deck and discard pile for a card with the Asgard trait and add it to your hand. For the Asgard trait, I'm gonna not cheat, but like I'll reshuffle. I just don't know what the Asgard trait looks like, so I just want to see what I could possibly get. I'll reshuffle these. I just want to see what my options are. We have the Bifrost, we have Valkyrie, we have Asgard. Let's see, what else could we possibly get? Oh, we could get Angela. She's got the Asgard trait. That would give us a minion, right? And if we have a minion, we could draw 2 cards. He'll get a tough status. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Interesting. Okay. What else is there? What else do we got? Generate a resource. Oh, I thought that was going to be an Asgard trait, but it's not. She's a bit expensive. Sif is pretty cool too. You know what? Let's try that. Oh, cool. I have that out. Yay me. All right. So we will use God of Thunder for Asgard. Search your deck and discard pile for a card with the Asgard trait. We're going to grab Angela. Okay. So we'll shuffle this up now. Okay, this is shuffled. Now what are we doing? We're going to play Angela. She has 2 health, 3 health. Let's see. Search the top 10 cards of the encounter for a minion. So I don't want to cheat. 1, 2, 3. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do we have a minion here? We have a minion. We have 2 minions. It's the same minion though. Enters play. Put that minion's play engage with you. So we have to do it. We don't have a choice. Then we shuffle up. When revealed, discard 1 card at random. Ah, interesting. We don't need to do this because it says to put the minion into play engage with you. It does not say to reveal the minion. There are cards that say to reveal a card or not. This is just putting it into play with us. So we're not going to. My understanding is we don't need to do that when revealed because it doesn't. He's not actually being revealed because cards would say when revealed. Okay, so now that that's happened, let's see. I can draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. Not great cards. Let's see. I think I'm going to play the team building exercise probably. So, because then we can get Throg into play. So let's use the Bifrost and Moment of Triumph to pay for team building. And yeah, I'm going to lose the helmet. But, excuse me. I would lose the helmet, but I don't want an extra encounter card, so I need Throg, I think. So we'll use the helmet to pay for Throg. Since we have a minion engaged with us, he gets a tough status. Okay. So you have a tough status, and you have 2 hit points. Okay. So now what are we going to do? We are going to remove 1 threat from here. We'll remove 1 threat from here, getting this out. We'll deal 2 damage to the minion with Angela. And that was okay, I think. Because now we could at least use Throg to defend for us, right? Since we opted to not take the helmet. All right, we're going to drop to 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Interesting. Okay. Ready up. This is going up to 4. I haven't dealt with this at all yet, not because I haven't wanted to, just haven't been able to. I'm going to defend with Throg. These are all going down by 1. 1, 2, 1. He'll attack for 2, but nothing because I have defended with the tough. Here comes our encounter card. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Discard an upgrade or support that I control. Now, the reason why I'm looking at my hand is because I obviously want to try to play Dive Bomb, okay? I think I'm going to yeah, none of these, I mean, team building would help me with Lady Sif, but I wanted to be able to generate resources. I'm going to discard team building. All right, it is now my turn. So we can discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until we discard a minion and put the minion engaged with you. Remove 3 threat from a scheme, which we might want to do. How would that help us? That would help us because we remove threat from the scheme. Okay. How are we playing Dive Bomb is the question. So we're going to play Dive Bomb. So this is 2, right? 3 and 4. We might not be able to play Defenders of the Nine Realms because we wouldn't. The only benefit is we get 2 cards. Are they good cards is the question. I don't, but we could keep the threat off. Yeah, let's see. What the hell, right? What the hell? All right. We'll play Defenders of the Nine Realms. We're going to you guys see how Thor works, right? All right. So we have a guard. So that actually didn't help me as much as I wanted it to. All right. So we have a minion with guard. Okay. But we get to remove 3 threat. So that goes to 1. So we got to get the minion out. So this is, we'll do 2 damage. We'll deal 2 damage. He's out. Well, that technically has 3 damage, right? Oh, he's got guard, so it wouldn't matter anyway. All right, and then we'll do 2, 3, 4 to play Dive Bomb to deal 7 damage to this guy. Bringing his health down to 11. Okay. Now we're going to draw 4. We're going to draw 4. Oh, shoot. That sucks. What a terrible hand. All right. We'll ready up. All right. What are we going to do? This is going to 2. All right. After we deal 4 damage to my identity. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's done. After the last, exhaust each upgrade I control, and I'm stunned. Upgrade. This can't really be upgraded. This can't be exhausted. And then I'm stunned. This goes down by 1. We need to heal next turn or we're dead. We will block with Throg, I guess. So he's hitting for 2. Throg is dead. Here comes our encounter card. Deal 1 damage to your hero for each spell environment in play. So we'll take a damage. So we're down to 2 health. Desperately need to heal. All right. How are we going to heal? That's going to flip next turn. So, okay. We should get this out. I think we will... I would love to get this out as well, though. Do we hold on to this for the next turn? It'll be really expensive. No, let's just pay for it now. All right, so we have our Hone Technique out. We're going to flip and heal for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're about to take 4 damage from that. And we're going to draw up to 5. 3, 4, and 5. We're going to ready up. This is going to go up to 3. This is going to go down. I'm going to take 4 damage, going back to 2. So I'm probably going to have to heal again. And he's going to scheme and probably flip that. Yeah. So what happens now? Shuffle everything up. And then we are going to discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a spell is discarded and put it into play. No, yes. Oh, it's that 4 damage one. Damn it. All right, so let's see. This has 4 counters on it. So what just happened? He threaded out. We need an encounter card now. Place 1 threat in the main scheme for each spell environment. All right. So this has got to flip over. This starts with 1, but it gets another 1, so that's at 2. All right. Now it's our turn. We are slightly worried. We have Quinn Carrier, which is always great. So, discard cards on top of your deck and discard a minion. Put the minion in play. Remove 3 threat from the main scheme. All right. Valkyrie enters play. Deal 2 damage to a minion. So could we... Do we want to play Quinn or Valkyrie is the question. Or do we even want to stay? Let's see. Let's play that out for a second. Let's pretend we stayed in Alter Ego. And we held on to Looking for Trouble. And we held on to Valkyrie. Right? If we play these on our next turn... Right, we could remove a bunch of threat. We could set up here. I think I want to try that. It's a little risky, but I do think I want to try it. All right, I'm going to use these 2 to pay for a Quinn Carrier. Okay. And I'm going to hold on to these because I don't want to play Valkyrie right now. Because when she enters play, I can deal 2 damage to a minion. Technically 3 if I use this. So we're going to hold these. We're going to heal for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will hold on to Angela to chump block in a little bit. And our turn is going to be over. So we're going to draw up to 5. 2, so that's 3, that's 4, and that's 5. Okay. We'll ready up. This will go to 3. This will go down to 3. He'll scheme for 2. Plus 2 is 4, so this is going to 7. Yes, I'm worried. Here comes our encounter card. Guard, give the villain a tough... Oh, did I not give the villain a tough status card before? Shoot, did I not read the whole thing? Oh, when defeated? Oh, man, I don't remember. I probably messed up. I'm sorry. I'll give him 2 health back to play it a little fair. But I don't know if that's the one that I took. I don't remember. All right, whatever. I apologize if I didn't give him a tough status. So I'll remember now. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So I'm going to give the villain 2 health back. I don't know. I feel like that's somewhat fair. All right. So now, now I definitely don't know if I want to play the Looking for Trouble, but I have to because I've let that scheme up a lot, and I'm stunned. Son of a bitch. I didn't realize that. Okay. So I guess I'll heal. Can I afford to heal? I think I have to heal, right? I think I have to heal. Probably. Or I can just get rid of yeah, let's heal. I think it's the smart move to do. So we've healed. We're at 10. We're going to flip. We will... After you engage a minion. No. Alright, let's do this. Discard cards on top of the encounter deck until we discard a minion. We'll engage it. Thus, no minion. Here's a minion. Discard one card at random from your hand. Discard. Damn it. +1 hand size. This has 2 health. I draw 2 cards. 1 and 2. Oh, now we're talking. Okay. Oh, shit, but I'm stunned. Damn it. I shouldn't have healed. All right, so we need this for our next turn. You stay there. What can we do? What could we do? I think... Oh, we got to remove 3 threat. That was why I did that whole thing. I want you out. I want the both of you out of here. So how are we going to get the both of you out of here? We could play Valkyrie, but she wouldn't kill him. And he's got guard, right? I'm looking for a way to possibly deal 4 damage. Let's see. I could use Valkyrie to pay for a lightning strike. But that would be 1, 2, 3 damage, not 4, right? Even if I used this and use this as a mental resource, right? If I use the mental resource to pay for this, then that would be still the 1, still the 2, still the 3. I think we bring in Valkyrie. I think we bring in Valkyrie. I'm just getting this to the side. If we bring in Valkyrie, she could at least chump block at some point, right? Oh, I see. We could use... I was making this whole plan based on her chump blocking, but I think we're just going to use it to clear the board. So we will 1, 2, 3 to play Valkyrie. We used an energy resource to pay for her. So we'll deal 3 damage to... It doesn't really matter. To you. We'll attack for 2. Right? To you. So you're done. Then we'll use Angela to get you out. And I'm still holding a lightning strike in my hand that I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard this. All right. I'm going to hold on to these two. We're going to draw up to 2. Well, we're drawing 2 more, I should say. Okay. We'll ready this. This is going to go up by 1. This is going to go down. He's going to attack for 2. Do you want a chump block right now? No, I'll take it. He's attacking for 2 plus nothing. That was the right choice. Here comes our encounter card. Remove 1 invocation counter from each spell. So on our next turn, we're about to take 4 damage. And that sucks. All right. So we need to attack. Like, we have to attack to get the stun off. But we are now left with a couple options. Right? We're not going to hammer throw yet. But we will dive bomb the hell out of him. All right. So let's dive bomb him. So I need to pay. Oh man, I think I also might have messed up with paying for this with the requirement 2 mental resources. I forgot about that. I apologize. Again, first time using this deck. I get a slight pass. But I know for next time. I'm going to pay for this using a mental resource. So I'm going to exhaust Queen Carrier to generate a mental resource. So this is 2, so that's 3. And I'm not going to be able to play these anyway. All right. So we'll hold on to Jane Foster, I guess. I don't know. Might as well just use her. All right. So there's 3. 2, 3, mental resource. When you play an aggression attack event, if you paid for that event using a mental resource, increase the amount of damage that event deals by its printed cost. So 4. Here's our 11 damage attack. This doesn't go here. This goes here. 11 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. Hey, Valkyrie, do me a solid. Attack for 2. 1 and 2. All right, we have defeated the Ebony Maw. We have defeated the Ebony Maw. And that was kind of fun. I like that. It wasn't necessarily easy, you know. I took a lot of damage. I made some mistakes. I'm owning that right now, right? At some point I should have given him a tough. That's number 1. Number 2, I probably messed this up with the 2 mental resources. So whatever. I'm giving myself a mulligan for that. You know, I've never used this deck before. I've never used this hero before. So that's fine. Whatever. But that was interesting. Do I like Thor? I mean, I don't hate him. Am I looking forward to fighting like Hela and Loki with him? No. But, you know, I'm going to do it. So next we have the tower defense one, which I don't remember what to do. I've only played it once before. So, all right. I know I made some mistakes. I know I probably owed him a tough status. I know I probably messed this up. But anything else, just let me know in the comments. Take care.